Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is a 60 bomb in Resurgence Casuals. I feel like 60, that's a realistically entertaining number to post in this mode, because anything less than 40, I mean, it's not great. I mean, high 30s, sure, but anyway, this is a 60 bomb, so plenty of action for you to watch on screen while I talk about the things that I feel like they need to do to improve Warzone. Obviously, I've mentioned a few times before, I've made videos on it before, the state of Warzone, it's not in the best state it's ever been. I feel like last year was a huge step forward as Sledgehammer and Raven worked together to make one of the best years, possibly the best year of Warzone in my opinion. They had a fantastic game last year, so much content, lots of cool additions. It felt like Warzone was at the front of everyone's mind, and obviously Resurgence had a lot of updates, a lot of different things happened last year. The gameplay was really fun, and this year, since November, since they launched Area 99, every single step I feel like has been slightly downhill. There's been a few good additions, obviously Verdansk coming back was really cool, but the momentum just wasn't there. The player base was already so scattered, and they are in a really interesting state right now where I feel like Warzone is on the brink of, you know, losing a lot of players, losing a lot of attention. There is some big games coming out to end this year. Battlefield 6 obviously is in Black Ops 7's main, you know, area of competition, but there's also games like Borderlands that's coming out soon, and lots of other cool stuff. So Black Ops 7 has got a hit, but more importantly, Warzone has got a hit. So some of my ideas to improve, obviously they're going to do nothing. You know, nothing right now is going to happen. We're going to have Season 6, and it's probably going to be as lackluster as Season 5, where they basically add zero content to Warzone. I don't think they really did anything. So they need to just make sure they've got everything ready to rumble. Now, there's going to be integration, obviously, of the Black Ops 7 weapons, and they're going to be futuristic. So my first thing is they just need to hit a reset, a refresh, and get rid of all the old guns. There is no point having nearly 200 weapons in the game if there are 3 good ones in each category, or even less than that. Right now, it's a pretty balanced meta, which is nice. However, there still is probably only 2 SMGs, 2 ARs, 2 snipers that are worth running, maybe a shotgun. There's really no point having this huge bloat of weapons that are just going to be there for no reason. Now, I know a lot of people have got skins and battle pass blueprints and things like that, weapon camos. I think bad luck. I think it's now time to just hit a refresh, cut the bloat, make sure that all the guns are really balanced, really interesting. They each have their own unique features, kind of like how Warzone 1 was, where you had the high-powered, high-recoil weapons, and you had the low recoil, you know, good damage range weapons. You had the quicker snipers, you had the long-range snipers, you had the good shotguns with range, you had the pump shotguns that hit hard. Just focus on it, get it right, make sure that there's, you know, the 30 weapons that are coming out, they're really good, each one is worth using. That would be so refreshing, because now you've got 200 weapons to choose from, and honestly, you see the same 10. Maybe even less than that. So, you don't see anyone using any of the MW2 guns, you see a few Modern Warfare 3 guns here and there, not as much as at the start where the Superior was still really good, but there's just no point. There's no point. The other thing they need to do is they need to really focus heavily on making sure that there is map rotation in this game. We have been playing Rebirth all year. I know Rebirth is the peak map. It is the best Resurgence map. There is no doubt about that. It is the absolute best map for Resurgence. However, you've got these other maps that are literally sitting on a server somewhere doing nothing. Vondel is a fantastic map. People love that map. Honestly, that was the best part of Modern Warfare 2 when Vondel released. Put it back in the game. Ashika was really fun. Fix the skybox. Make it really bright. Get the pink cherry blossoms going on. Put it back in the game. Fortune's Keep. There was this huge Season 2 or 3, wherever it was last year. Hype about Fortune's Keep's back. You know, we've redone it. There's all these cool Easter eggs. And it was cool. and then it's gone. You know, we had this season of ranked on it. Gone. Then Area 99. It was in the game. It was terrible. Fix it. Make it interesting. Do something. The color palette sucked. Everyone said that as soon as they saw it. Fix it. Put some interesting POIs. Remove the big tower that's in the middle of the map that ruins the game. We learnt that from Caldera. We learnt that from Al Mazrah. It was the worst part of Al Mazrah, having an observatory up the top. So, fix it. Then, you've got all these interesting maps to run, and you can have rotation playlists, and people can play the maps that they like, or at least, you know, like Apex, you jump on, you're like, oh, cool, it's Fortune's Keep now, or, you know, oh, it's Rebirth now, or whatever, and then you can lobby surf as well, you can play different modes. Okay, Duos has got Fortunes right now, I don't want to play that, I want to play quads. Okay, now Solos has got a Sheikah, I like a Sheikah, I want to play a solo game. That gives options. It makes people stay on the game longer, it keeps things fresh, you're not playing the same map over and over and over and over again. Speaking of that, map updates. I did briefly mention that. Ashika, lighten up the skybox, put it back in the game. Fortune's Keep was perfect, really, with the map updates, but put some extra POIs in there. Why not? Rebirth is the one. You know, we saw Rebirth Reinforced, I believe it was called, when they put the boats in. We saw last season where they added this hole in the roof here where, you know, certain things can happen during the game. Why not have some more of those? You know, have some different options and things. Add extra things. You know, keep the map fresh. We're still playing the same one. Black Ops 7 is futuristic. Why not give it a futuristic feel? Make all the, you know, future Alcatraz things going on. They fixed Alcatraz up. What does it look like? It'd be so cool. So it's just, I don't think that they have the dev support to do these things, which is weird because we saw in that last year of Warzone 1 so many updates to the Rebirth lighting. And even putting the sunset across made the map feel different. The lighting is different. The areas felt different. We saw Night Rebirth. We saw the Foggy Rebirth. We saw Night Ashika when the zombies was on. We saw Von Dead. And it was so cool, that map, with all the darkness and the zombie stuff. You know, we saw the same thing with the Haunting of Verdansk. They used to do all these things, and now they're just not doing any of them. So, again, some map updates would be huge. Each season, you kind of feel fresh, and we've seen that with other games. Like, Fortnite is just notorious for having all these cool updates to the game, all these cool maps, etc., etc. Apex has done the same. It's got cool new maps all the time. So, that's just something that I feel like should be a non-negotiable. Put it in there, get it really fresh, looking cool. People would be more engaged with the game. The other thing, better servers. This is honestly never going to happen. Like, at this point, it would have happened if it was going to happen, but the amount of times you get shot around a corner, that you get, you know, rubber band killed, that you feel like you die instantly, whatever it may be, it's just unacceptable for a billion-dollar company, and I feel like some better servers would really help the experience. I feel like it's been that way forever, though. Like, it just seems like people have been complaining about the servers forever. And I really notice it way more on the Treyarch engine. The Treyarch engine, for whatever, the hit detection feels a little weird. I feel like I get shot around corners in Treyarch games way more than any of the other games. And that leads me into my last thing that I really feel like would massively improve the game, and it is bring back the Modern Warfare engine. The Modern Warfare engine is the best engine that they've got. Modern Warfare 19, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, those games play perfectly. The actual gunplay of those games are fantastic. Now, Modern Warfare 2's movement sucked, but Modern Warfare 3 hit the right mark, I feel like, where the slide cancel was not broken. It felt fast-paced. You know, Modern Warfare 19, it was extremely fun to play with the bunny hopping, with the, you know, ability to just move around so quickly. The ADS times were really good. The sprint to fire times were really good. I feel like Modern Warfare 3 was really good with that as well. Modern Warfare 2 had excellent gun feel. I feel like the gun kick in that game was slightly too much. However, they did adjust and tinker with that. But it's good to have a challenge. But overall, Warzone should be in the Modern Warfare engine. The Treyarch engine, this is the first year that we've had it. And people noticed it. I made a tweet about it just before, I feel like it was October last year. I said a lot of people are going to hate this, and I was 100% on the money. It just does not feel the same. You know, the weird kind of side-to-side movement that we've got with this Omni movement, these weird dives that are going on. Again, the hit detection just doesn't feel as good. I feel like he gets shot around corners so much more. I feel like the bullets don't feel as impactful, or they hit really quickly together, like, you know, server issues again. But the Modern Warfare engine is exactly what should be the priority for this game. Now, we're not going to get that. You know, we've got another year of Black Ops, which I think is a massive bummer, and then Modern Warfare 4 drops the year after. That is when they should just go, alright, we're done with this now. It'll never change from this engine. And that leads me into my final point. Now, this is something that is never, ever going to happen, but it should. If they want Warzone to be, you know, here in 2035, 2040, and we're still playing this game, and people are still playing it and enjoying it, which that should be the goal. Like, this game is great, really. The fundamental aspects of this game, this Call of Duty hub, is fantastic. It's, you know, clearly extremely popular, but they should make Warzone its own game. Make it Warzone, not, you know, Warzone Update 2.0, not here's the Modern Warfare 3 update, not here's, you know, the Black Ops integration. No. Keep all the guns from each game that's coming out, if you want to do that, or add, you know, the updates to the operators are in there that you can play, or, again, the map updates. Hey, it's Black Ops 7, here's a futuristic map update. Hey, it's Modern Warfare 4, here's, you know, the 2025, whatever it is. That would be cool. But then you don't have to worry about, you know, being the same as everything else. You don't have to have the same guns going on. You don't have to have all of the different themes from the game. And then you can have your own identity. Have some wacky skins. Have your own events. Have whatever. But they'll never do this because they know that people buy the base game to level up guns to play in Warzone. Not everyone, but a lot of Warzone players would not even worry about multiplayer if it didn't help level up the gun. So that is something that they should do. Make it a standalone game. You'd be able to update it. You'd be able to organize it. You'd be able to have exactly what you want. Not have to worry about, hey, this studio thinks that we shouldn't have this. Okay, get rid of that. Oh, but this studio thinks that it's a good idea. Okay, put it back in. Hey, we've got this cool quality of life update. It's portable buy stations. Then the next dev goes, no, portable buy stations suck. We shouldn't use those. Or here's a gas mask animation. Alright, now we're going to revert it. It's just absolutely silly, the amount of stuff that's gone back and forth. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on Warzone. Cheers.